Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about what I would call a Nintendo legacy game series, Super Smash Bros. And the addition of a possible character from a different series. But before we do begin, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button as a sign of appreciation to me and that you really enjoyed the video. I would love to know if you did. And while you are down there, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I upload videos on Mondays and Fridays with little tidbits sprinkled here and there in between, also that I can entertain you. So speaking of entertainment, let's actually dive into the video. I don't want to waste your time. It is precious. Super Smash Bros. Is basically a Nintendo legacy game series at this point, right? You can't even defend anything against that. That's basically what it is. People who are fans of Nintendo know exactly what they're getting and exactly what they're getting into when they buy this game. It's why the series is probably one of the most popular on the Nintendo system, starting way back on the Nintendo 64. And one of the crazy things is that Nintendo, has definitely from time to time put in some out of the norm characters that you wouldn't expect to see in these games. We've seen Bayonetta, we've seen Ken and Ryu from Street Fighter and Joker from the Persona series. So, it's safe to say Nintendo doesn't mind taking a risk here and there with their characters and who they want in the game. It has now actually been stated that Ed Boon, by the way, if you're not sure, he's one of the creators of Mortal Kombat, the Mortal Kombat series. He doesn't have a problem with his characters from Mortal Kombat making their way into the Smash series. This is what Ed says, okay? For me personally, I can't speak for all of Warner Bros. Or anything. That would be kind of like a stamp of approval. It'd be like being part of the gang and all that stuff. I would love to see that. And look, this to me sounds like a pretty solid idea, except there's one thing I wouldn't do. I wouldn't just take their look straight from the Mortal Kombat series. What I would do, I think that's the silliest option they could do, just to take those characters right from there and put them into this franchise. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it could work if you really did it right, but there's more fun things that could be done in regard to this, especially considering that this is a Nintendo game, okay? What I would think would be the best option, I would recommend, is that we get a doll or a toy style version of each character, or whichever characters are chosen, right? Similar to if you played Doom 2016, and I will be putting up, you should be seeing right now, some of the collectible Doom Guy dolls from Doom 2016. And I have these character models used for any insertion of the Mortal Kombat characters into this game series. I think that would be, the best way to do this, to make characters that look like those dolls, just as the Mortal Kombat characters, obviously. And, I think that would actually be a fun thing to have, and would actually be entertaining as well, to remove the gore as well from these characters. You wouldn't need that because it would obviously be a more childish take on the Mortal Kombat series, which, is not normalizing the Mortal Kombat series, but it's making it, I think, more accessible for children. You know what I mean? Considering, that MK, Mortal Kombat, is notorious for the gore and the brutal ways in which, fatalities can be performed. Having a childlike version in the form of toys for these characters, it would probably normalize the idea of these characters not being, so brutal, especially for this game. It would make them far more accessible. I'm telling you now, that's how I see it, okay? Now, it seems, though, that a lot of people, they feel that Mortal Kombat characters pretty much should stay in their lane, figuratively speaking, of course, but I really believe that it could work. I mean, there are people who don't like it, don't think that it's an option that they should choose, but I think it would be a great idea. I mean, it just depends on how well they work any of these characters in, what abilities they would have, how, if there would be any form of blood or whatever you want to put in there. Who knows how this would actually work? But, speaking of other characters that we could have in Super Smash Bros., I think it would also actually be pretty epic, considering we're talking about the Doom Guy collectible figures. I think it would be pretty epic if one of those was a character in the next Super Smash Bros. Game, or, as DLC for the latest one, which would be awesome, even if you had the different character models for the Doom Guard collectible dolls, considering that they already have them all from 2016. I could see that character being confused with Samus also, though, to be fair, so it's possible that would be one of those things they don't necessarily need to do, but, who knows? I think it would be awesome. I think that Doom Guy would be a great fit for these Smash games, considering that, he's taken the demons of hell out and destroyed them. Why can't he try his hand destroying Mario and Link and Donkey Kong? All of them as well. It's just possible. It could happen. You know what, guys, that is all from me, though. I'm not going to drag this video out. If you did enjoy this video, then don't be afraid. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, because for some reason, you know, everyone says to smash the like button. You do whatever you want. You can super smash that like button. Try doing that right now. Let's see how we go. But also, you know what, if you want to be part of the family, just to let you know, I do upload videos on Mondays and Fridays of every week. Those are the most important or more interesting ones, and then I try to add some tidbits in between, like I said before. So please don't be afraid to hit the subscribe button, and also leave a comment down below. Would you want to see some Mortal Kombat characters in the Super Smash universe? What do you reckon? Let me know down below. Otherwise, guys, when you step away from YouTube today, make sure you spread some peace, spread some love, and make someone laugh. That is honestly the most important thing that I could tell you to do right now, because happiness is the best medicine, and you do not know what you could do for someone. Otherwise, guys, I will see you in the next video. Let's get it!